got a big concert coming up at Darton, but you all drove all through the night just to make it here to Southwest Georgia, to make it here on Good Day this morning. Where are you coming from and where are you headed to next?
We actually came from Nashville. Last night we left around 10 o'clock and we all caught some Z's while our awesome band drove us. We owe them dinner, I think.
Yes.
And then after today, we're going up to Ohio and Wisconsin and Michigan and all those good places. So.
All over the place.
Oh yeah, we're vampires now for sure. We don't sleep. So.
I like that. And if they do, it's during the daylight hours.
Yes, correct. That's basically us.
What's that like? You all have come together, been together about 3 years, you were saying, and now you're just traveling the country, clearly doing what you love. I mean, what's that like?
It's just a lot of fun. You know, it's a dream come true for all of us to get to do what we love. You know, it is a whole lot of work. A lot of people do, you know, mistake it for something that, you know, is just fun all the time. And with 98% of the time it is, but then there's 2% times where you're just like, oh my God, I'm so tired. But overall, I mean, we get to do what we love, and you can't complain about that.
Awesome. I want to talk to you about the violin because it is one of those instruments that you have to be very dedicated to do. I know my little brother, he was in 4th grade, and he tried to pick up the violin, and thank goodness he has put it down. But I mean, what's it like to stick with an instrument like that sometimes kids can get made fun of at when they're younger?
Yeah. It's not a real popular instrument, you might say, especially with a lot of school programs losing their orchestra programs and going more to a band program or a marching band program. But I started when I was 7 years old.
Nice.
And continued playing classical music my whole life until I moved to Nashville about 5 years ago.
Oh, wow.
So that
classical to country. That's a bit of a switch.
It is a bit of a switch. And the cool thing is now I get to take a lot of my background and put it into this and what we do. A lot of our music, a lot of the, the violin fiddle lines that I create for what we do now has a lot of that classical influence, which is really, really awesome for me as a musician, and it creates a lot of our sound, which is fun.
Sure, and definitely a very fun sound that you all have. Clearly a country band, but who are you guys kind of inspired by?
Ooh, all over the place.
Yeah, all over the place. From like different backgrounds. So, you know, I have my my rock and roll history with my uncle raising me on Motley Crue and AC/DC.
Wow, this is a very interesting group we got this morning.
And then Patsy Cline, you know, it kind of gets me back to the country thing.
Very fun. And how about yourself?
Classic rock for me. I grew up listening to like 1970s Leonard Skinner kind of stuff. But also the countryside. I mean, the first record I ever bought was Garth Brooks' Greatest Hits. And so that, to me, that was like, oh my, every song was amazing. So it really exposed me to country music and how much I love it. And that's why I'm glad we get to do what we do.
Well, I'm glad you all kind of made that final country switch, and it's clearly working out for you. Again, going all around the country on tour. But how can people here in Southwest Georgia find out about you if maybe they can't make it out to Darton tonight?
We have website presence. We have Facebook. You can go to scarlettamusic.com is our website.
Awesome.
Go on Facebook, look us up at Scarletta Trio. We have a music video out for our single that you can find on CMT. They can also look us up on CMT and see our artist page on there. We got a single on radio that's just about to hit top 40, so we've got some really cool things happening.
I was going to say, these guys need to get on the radio. I'm so excited you all are coming down.
It's coming together.
Tonight, can people buy tickets at the door for down there at Darton?
I believe this is a free event because of the Battle of the Bands. I know it is open to the general public. The event itself starts at 6 o'clock. The first band goes on at 6. We go on at 7. To the best of my knowledge, it's just come on and have a good time.
Nice. There you go. Well, thank you guys so much for coming out and chatting with us this morning and letting me find a new favorite band. Good luck to you guys so much. We'll be back with more Good Day right after this.